Okay, so we're back in Michael's, and they finally have their back wall set up for this year. It looks very different from last year. I kind of really love this sign right here. Okay. So we started this video with Michael's. It's my go-to Halloween store, as you can probably tell. And I was happily pleased with this. They had a lot of new stuff. This whole back wall was new. Literally last week it was not there. And this video is starting out on the 23rd is when this footage was recorded. It is currently the 27th for me. So this was a couple days ago. That's the sign that I seen last year that I was kind of upset I didn't get after all said was done with Halloween. But it didn't light up as brightly as I wanted to last year. It's still not lighting up as brightly as I want to this year. So I think I'm still going to skip on that one. I love the little eyeball. It's pretty cool. The light was kind of dim for that. I think it was $29, so it was also a little pricey. I love that shelf. If I had a spot for the shelf year round, I would totally get it, but it just doesn't currently fit my aesthetic that I'm trying to build. But yeah, they had so many things, and I went throw pillow crazy. Didn't purchase anything yet. There's gonna be a throw pillow you're gonna see later on in this video, and in this specific clip, that I will be getting. Like, I was talking myself out of it, but I'm gonna go ahead and get it. I love this trick or treat sign. They had like a lot of neon light type aesthetic, color wise and piece wise. I love this countdown. It's really cute and adorable. But I just don't do countdowns because it's something I just literally forget that existed in my room. So this collection was very much a neon lights inspired collection, as you can see by all the colors and the art styles. And it was really cool. It was really cool to see. It was very kiddie-ish, but very cool nonetheless. So I did a final sweep through of the reef aisle just to see if there was anything new, also to make a couple final little glimpses before I made a purchase later that night. I did an online purchase and I would pick it up in the next following couple days. I had a couple other errands to run, so I didn't have time to specifically wait in the line and purchase anything. But there's something really fun I wanted to show you. So I actually don't know the name of the line fully, but I seen that they were starting to put up their targeted line. That's what I like to call it. It's the line that they're really targeting towards people. It's normally more uniform. It has generally always new things. Like over there in the general Halloween area, as you know, we've seen things that we've seen from last year. This line is normally, this spot always normally has nothing but new things because it's like a new line set up. So this is where they put all that stuff at. And I was getting little sneak peeks, like little witch hats there. There's a cute little pillow that would go there later on, and you will see that in this video. But overall, I was so happily pleased with how well they stocked it, and it was giving me so much hope because I generally wanted some stuff or stuff decor-wise I can keep around all year round, or pull out all year round and not just have specifically for the spooky season. Since I am more in that like spooky aesthetic, I do like some more darker tone scary type vibes. I love Halloween. I love the season of Halloween. I love fall. And to me, Halloween really screams fall. But by far, the biggest surprise store was Home Goods, and that's where we're in currently. So I was walking around with Home Goods, didn't see anything Halloween related. It still seemed their normal spring, fall, and just their normal stuff. Home Goods kind of just makes me feel crowded. I think that's the best way I can currently place. But as I was walking through, I did see some little Halloween things they were finally releasing for like dog toys specifically. We just seen this. It was cute. It was fun. It was fresh. You know, all that good stuff. But just as I was thinking, okay, they don't really have anything else new, and I had walked around the store for a couple minutes prior to this, didn't see anything. I walked around the store deeply the 2 weeks prior to this, the other 3 times I came, and I didn't see anything. But on my way out the corner of the store, I seen this. I seen all this, and I was so excited. Like my face just lit up. Love that little seat pillow, by the way. It's very adorable. But they just had so many things, and it just had it wedged in the back of the store, which is kind of weird because last year that's not how they had it. But they had so many different things. They kind of had a color code. You kind of had like the black and whites, then the oranges, and then the gold and silvers. I love that pumpkin. They had somebody bought miniature pumpkins of those. I think it was at home. I think it was Midge Monster. She got some of those, and I really was hoping to see some of those at Michael's. I said other people have seen them at Michael's, but they just had the giant one, and I don't have room for that. I also think it kind of scare me a little bit. But they had like a ton of things. They had like a ton of Halloween things. And they were just really all adorable. I love those little Halloween ornaments. They were really cute. I think I seen online they were like $7.99. It was just so much stuff going on. Like Home Goods freaks me out in that way of like I'm scared to take things off the shelf because the way they have everything placed, I'm scared that things are just gonna start falling. So I try to be very careful when touching things and moving things. Um, but that little sign at the bottom, I don't know if I actually got a good clip of it. It was kind of hard because it was pushed back and I was not moving things to get back there. That sign is so cute, and if it lights up, it would have been amazing. And I assume it does because it has very similar lights to the boo sign at Michael's, and I just assumed that they probably both light up. I assume that because that one lights up. But it has so many different things. That cute little like weirdly Christmas styled Halloween house, like gingerbread house. Um, and I think this was the time where they had a different aisle. Of course, I seen the marble statues, well, the marble-esque statues, and I just loved it. But yeah, like this was towards the back of the store. Did I not show the other aisle? Oh my gosh, I didn't show the other aisle. Well, I guess it wasn't here then. So actually, I will be going back to record that anyway because I didn't get a chance to get that clip of that aisle. But yeah, this was even on the back of you can kind of see where the front doors are. I didn't see any of this. Like I was walking out, none of that was visual. Like none of that was visual. I just got a little glimpse of orange in the background, and I ran to it. So there's new stuff. There's new stuff. There's new stuff. There's new stuff. First of all, we've seen all of this stuff. Oh, these are so cute. I'm not sure if all the Halloween stuff is on sale. I think it might be, but these are definitely new. I love this, and I really love this. And I kind of want this. I'm probably gonna scan a couple. Oh, these are cute too. I loved how oblivious it was. I had walked into this aisle earlier in the video, which was the 23rd. All those clips are from the 23rd. And the day that this was recorded was on the 26th. And I just ignored the pillows because I've seen all this stuff. But no, they were there last time. I just didn't notice them. But there are some really cute things. But as I was walking over here to kind of look and see if this aisle was stocked, I noticed that they started stocking this one. So she was actively stocking this aisle while I was recording. So I was trying to be respectful, stay out of the way, but also like get clips. And these pillows right here. These pillows right here. I'm going back to get those. I was kind of off standish about them because of their price, which was I think they were $40, I think. I think they were $39.99. Crazy. Right? The witch is cute, loved her, she's amazing, wonderful, great. Loved all of this. This is all cute. I really love that orange cat eye thing, and I love that cat eye thing. But those pillows, I'm getting them. um I'm getting them. That was cool too. Don't know what that is. It was really cool. I'm sorry, the pillows just really took me by storm. I just really enjoyed them. But I'm gonna order them literally tomorrow morning. They're gonna be available for order tomorrow morning via the app. And I'm going to be purchasing them. So I will get one of those. I will. But yeah, but as I was walking through this back part of the store, which they literally just have in the back corner of the store, was just stuff they had from last year. Or at least some of the things I seen last year. Some of these, like the purple skulls, last year seen it. I'm pretty sure I seen those mushroom little jar things last year. That deer thing I did not see last year, but that might have just not been at my store. The bat little thing right there I'm seeing last year. Those mirrors I did not see last year. But again, they could have been shipped from another store. Maybe my store just didn't have it. A lot of this stuff was from last year. Of course, the Frankenstein and Mrs. Frankenstein bust last year. This one caught my eye because I did not see that last year. But it was very pretty and I actually really enjoyed it. The hearts I seen before. I really want that black heart. Just love it. But I don't know if I seen that from Michael's. It could have just been from another store like at home or something like that I seen it. Those pillows were new to me. I'm pretty sure all of this was from that bizarre kind of I don't know how to express it, but it was their line from last year. It was that weird like vampire-esque because it had some of those deep reds and stuff, but it was more like a love type situation vibe because a lot of the stuff this gave very much haunted mansion mixed with like a vampire love story. I don't know, that's what it triggered in my brain. But they had a lot of that. I'm pretty sure that's all from that line. This is all like their pre-made stuff. Their black Halloween trees, their little ornaments. They had giant ornaments. I don't know. Maybe they go on the giant Halloween Christmas trees. I love this slide. I'm actually thinking about going back to get this slide. Yes, it lights up just as bright as the Boo light, but since it's black and it's like a black cat, like I'm kind of cool with it being more dim. I don't know. I just liked it. I really might go back for it, and I think it'll look very good on the top of my bookshelf. Um, but yeah, my store just had all of this stuff, and I do have to mention this in my last video. I did state that these were, I think I said they were streamers. They're ribbons. They're ribbons. Or later this week, I'll come back to see what else they have. Michaels had a lot more stuff, and they were coming together with the rest of their Halloween stuff they were putting out, and I was really excited because I seen a lot of new things. I generally, based on what I seen last time I was here, which was earlier in this video, I generally wasn't that excited because everything seemed kind of too kiddie for me. Because like I'm looking for pieces that not only will be for Halloween, but some pieces I can keep you around. But that really got me hopeful. So um, I'm excited. These are cute. We're currently in Home Goods. So yeah, as you can see, we made it to Home Goods, obviously, and I just walked around and wanted to see if they had anything new in here. They did have some new things. One aisle that I didn't record because I thought I had already recorded, but also there was like a ton of people there, so it was like literally impossible for me to record without stepping over somebody. It was impossible for me to be in the aisle while stepping over somebody. So I just thought it would be a better time to go later in the day. And I just never hit the store back up, but I will try to do that this weekend. Because I am planning to go back. There was some more stuff. We seen some Halloween blankets. We seen some of that fun stuff. So there was some cool things in there. And that was their first bunch of Halloween blankets that I seen. So they're starting to pull more Halloween stuff out. But overall, like Home Goods, I love the store. Like I have a lot of cool things, but the store just is so overwhelming. There's stuff tightly packed everywhere, right? Number one. So there's stuff like everywhere. So my brain already is kind of overloaded by that. Then there's like people everywhere. Not like how it is in Michael's. Michael's is a lot more of a calmer store. I like how it is in Target, Walmart, etc. Like there's people in those places, but just not as heavy, right? This store is so different. There's people everywhere. People are just I was literally record when I was recording the blankets, there was this old lady behind me and she was just standing there. There was no excuse. Like if I did not turn around to get a clip of something else, I would have not known she was there. And I don't like being rude. Like it's just like I lose my senses when I'm in that store. I feel like so like weirdly overwhelmed that I just get so distracted, or like either I get really distracted or I get really zoned in. And when I'm recording, I get really zoned in and I just kind of lose attention to what's all around me. But yeah. Anyway, I went back into Michael's later on that night to get a better look at everything. Again, these pillows, I just have to show them to you. They're amazing looking. But yeah, they're really amazing and I love them. But again, they're like almost $40. Like, they're pretty pricey pillows. So I was kind of hesitant on purchasing them right then and there, but I decided that I would just do it online. And with the app, they were giving away this 20% coupon. So it'll be a little cheaper. Those hats were really cool, but they weren't like a fabric. I was weirdly imagining it being like a wired up fabric for some reason, but they weren't. But this whole line, number one, it's giving very witchy. Love that. Love that. And a lot of these pieces I could see me having year round. Cool. But these pillows, again, that orange one at the bottom, I didn't scan this one. I have to go back. It's the same price. I want it. I'm sorry. I'm just like, this line's pillows are just crazy. Oh, this is such a good find as well. So I seen somebody had this in their video. I actually seen this last night at their Michael's walkthrough. But they have little headless horsemen, a miniature version, but something that's a way more along my line of decor because it's way easier for me to display. Like I don't think I could display the giant one necessarily. But also it was very hefty. Like it felt like it was worth the price. It was almost, if I'm not mistaken, it was almost 35, if not almost $40 for that size. I hope I'm not exaggerating the price, but I think that's around the price it was. Um, Again, I'm gonna go back this weekend and I would try to do better at getting prices. But they had so many cute things. This does give very much of a witchy, aesthetic type. Obviously, like there's witch stuff like everywhere, so it is a more witch line. I don't know what the actual line is called. I tried to look it up on the internet, couldn't find it. Like I typed in like, Michael's, um, whatever line. I forgot exactly what I typed in, but it just pulled up. Oh, Michael's Halloween line of decor, and it's probably in like the Halloween movie itself. So I don't know what that was about, but this stuff was very cute. I was tapping on those because I couldn't tell they were actual glass or not. They just felt like they're really like cheap, almost glass like plastic. These were resin. These were cute. I just wish those jars opened. I seen them last year. Not those exact ones. There was different types, but they didn't open. And I think I said that complained about that in the video as well. They just didn't open. But this was new, I believe. At least I didn't notice it. This was so cool. So that's a full sculpture, but it looks like cloth, which is really bizarre, but in a positive way. It was really cool looking. But yeah, some of this stuff was new. As to that location, like that was not there last year, to my knowledge. But the majority of this, like I already said, was stuff from last year. At least a lot of the pieces I had recognized from last year. But later this night, I did end up picking up my reef that I went ahead and purchased. This is why I'm one reason why I'm actually audio recording over this, because literally the whole time walking by, all you can hear is that loud bag just swinging back and forth, back and forth. So it was very annoying. I do think I'm gonna come back and get those hearts, by the way. But they had a lot of cute stuff. So Michaels is pretty much at their full coat orange, at least in my area. Um, all the other Michaels that I've been seeing in other people's videos are pretty much fully stocked as well. So Michaels is all ready for Halloween decor hunting. I did end up getting this wreath. That's what I have in my bag right now. This one. I just, it just seems like a better quality. Like it's thicker. It seems like it'll just last. Like I don't know, it just looks nicer longer. Whereas this one's really skinny and not as what you call it. But I really love the black one, so I might come back and get that one as well and just do two. I still might come back for that. I think I'm kind of want to do two Halloween wreaths to alternate throughout the years. But yeah, I still have to come back and get some more reef supplies. I literally just bought the reef because I didn't exactly know what I wanted to do, but I think I have a better idea of what I want to do now. I think I need to come back for moss. And I need to come back for some little doodads. I did make an order, so I will pick up another order, and it's probably gonna go shopping again. But yes, I picked up an order. I'll probably pick it up this weekend. But yeah, they just had a little more fall stuff, and the rest of the Halloween stuff's coming out. One thing I'm really, really excited about is their earrings. Last year they did a set of earrings, and one of them I wear now all the time. It's a crow set. And they're just simple studs. And my ears are pretty sensitive to earrings, but these I have not had any issues with, and they've lasted almost a year now. Yeah, almost a year because I got them last year around this time. And I want more packs. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. This is ignore this. This is footage you've seen earlier in the video. I just needed some more stock footage to do a little voiceover over. Um, but I'm gonna know for sure I'm gonna do one more Halloween video wrapping up the last couple things that we're gonna see at Michael's and at Home Goods. Home Goods might get a second one. That might be a lot. Home Goods might get two more, or might get one independently of itself. But I do know I'll be doing one more of Home Goods and Michaels to let's see wrapping up of what they have. Especially Michaels, it seems like they're almost done getting everything out. Um, but I think next week's video will be a Walmart video because I'm planning to go out there and see what they have. Hopefully they have Halloween decor stuff out. I don't go all to Walmart all that often. It's a little bit more out of the way for me. So may or may not get a video for that, depending on if they actually have Halloween stuff there. But I do plan on doing that, recording that stuff this weekend. But yeah, I'll probably do an update video then. Yeah, I'll probably update with what I bought and stuff like that. Don't know if I'm gonna do a haul this year or not. But I might. I should probably do one of this year and what I got last year because I don't think I actually really showed that much of what I got last year. I didn't get much, but I got a couple things, and you'll be expecting to get a reef video, hopefully. At least a reef vlog, hopefully. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next week.